Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from. What it do? What it do? Still with the camp, shine like a lamp. I'm just playing. Big boss, how can't poke through the dope. Hit a talk to about to forget about soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last, good people do. Don't know if yourself. Caught him in a foul line, remember you matter. Peak game. 84's on West Wayne. I was thinking about this when I was driving, right? Is Errol Spence heart still in boxing? Now, I know some of y'all brothers going, what difference does it make? Who cares? Who cares if Errol Spence's heart is in it? He gonna get shellacked. It sounds good. All I'm saying at the end of the day is this. Is Errol Spence's heart still in boxing? Do he still got that drive? Do he still got that passion, to be great? He tweeted, I think a year ago or a couple months back, I can't remember. But if I find a tweet, I might post it on him. But he said, this might be the last time y'all see me. So, is Errol Spence, the question is his heart still in it? It's a lot of the unknowns with Errol. We don't know who his trainer gonna be. We don't know how he gonna look. We don't know. Like, we don't know anything about Errol right now. And truthfully, I respect it because it leaves you in suspense. Let's say that. It's like, damn, what this dude gonna look like when he come back? Pause. What is he even doing? Like, is he even training? Like, what he got going? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna be his trainer? Will be a perfect trainer for him, to come back and, do this last hurrah. Like I told y'all last time, I think he should go back there, James. That's my opinion. But Errol is a man that stands on morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? We kind of got the same viewpoint. Like, whatever we say, that's just how it go. Like, I'm like that. Like, for example, my wife and everybody that know me know, you can't ask me to do anything at the last minute. I'm not doing it. If you ask me anything at the last minute, I'm not doing it. I don't care what it is. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? If I already got my day scheduled and you come at the last minute to my, hey, I need to go here. Well, how long did you know this? Or I've been knew about it for a couple of days. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Errol when it pertains to Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, we need you to fight Keith. I'm not fighting Keith Thurman. I don't care. He ain't give me no opportunity, so I'm not. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. Whatever I say I'm not doing it. Whatever I say I'm gonna do, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have morals and principles in this life as a man, and that's what Errol Spence got. And that's why I respect him as a man. You know what I'm saying? Forget the fighter stuff. As a man, I respect him because of what he shows. I don't know him personally. I don't really know too much about him. But what he shows that he's a man that got morals and principles. He not a dude that's gonna deviate, switch up, or fold from anything that he, believes in. And that's what I respect about him. But, is Errol Spence's heart in it? That's the question. Truthfully, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you make comments like, this might be the last time y'all see me, it's like, it appears that, you know what I'm saying, his heart may not be in it no more. You know what I'm saying? He may be like, man, I kind of got one foot in, one foot out. And also, he made comments like, I kind of enjoy being a promoter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's less hectic. You know what I mean? During the Frank Martin thing. Because they asked him, hey, do you enjoy the fighter side or promoter side? He said, man, I like the promoter side better. So, I think that, in my opinion, I think Errol kind of like got his mind more set on checking out. You know what I'm saying? Errol has always talked about, retirement and not letting boxing retire him, but retiring on his own merit. You know what I'm saying? And I think the way it's looking, I think even if Errol beats Fundura, I think he'll probably retire. I'm not going to lie to you. And truthfully, I think he deserved it. Because Errol Spence has been a man who ain't never ran from no smoke. Errol Spence has been a man that has fought everybody, you know what I'm saying, that we wanted him to fight. And he's never turned down no fight. I mean, look what he finna do now. He finna fight Sebastian Fundora, you know, hopefully, you know. I think he should take a tune-up, not gonna lie to you, but that's a whole nother discussion. But he look at himself like, I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not running from nothing. I'ma stand and I'ma face whatever. You know what I'm saying? This dude 6'6", cool. This Goliath, well, I'm David. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how Errol looking. That's how Errol looking at the situation. He like, oh, this Goliath, I'm David. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna knock this dude off his high horse real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, and Errol Spence will be a Hall of Famer. He will be. You know what I'm saying? I think Errol Spence will be a Hall of Famer. Errol Spence don't get a lot of credit. Errol Spence gonna be that fighter that people gonna respect when he's out of boxing. See, right now, people disrespected him because he lost to Terrence Crawford. They're like, oh, man, you lost, you know, boom, boom, boom. So, you know, they kind of looking at him, you know, in a different way, in a different light. But Errol Spence has been a guy who's gave us the fights we want. He has a exciting fighting style, and he always delivers. You know what I'm saying? When he get in that ring, he just didn't deliver that night against Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? But he always step up to the plate. I mean, like he said, I'm a stepper. I'm a step. You know what I mean? So I think that, you know, Errol has every right, you know, once he's done fighting Sebastian Fundora, win, lose, or draw, to be like, you know what, I'm retired. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with him sitting there saying, I want to check out. Now, Bud Buddy going to tell you, oh, the only reason he checking out is because of Terrence Crawford, the beating that Terrence Crawford put on him. Terrence Crawford did dominate that fight. But a beating is when a fighter, I'm going to say this. A beating is where Errol put on Mikey. Mikey Garcia was never the same fighter after he fought Errol. Sean Porter was never the same fighter after he fought Errol. Carol Brook was never the same fighter after he fought Errol. Danny Garcia was never the same fighter after he fought Errol. Why? Because of the type of fighter that Errol Spence is. He hitting everything. Whereas Terrence Crawford was having Errol Spence run into shots. There's a difference. You know what I mean? We just gonna keep it real. He was running into shots. Whereas Errol punish you. Whether you got your guard up, you got your guard down, you getting punished. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. So, I don't think Terrence Crawford retired Errol. I think it was a series of other things that, you know, him getting into that car accident really took a lot out of him and took a lot, you know, in my opinion, but we don't make no excuses. But I think that Errol Spence, I think he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But he deserves it, in my opinion. I feel like he deserves that right to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He paid his dues. He gave us the fights we wanted. You know what I mean? He delivered us the fight that we wanted in the Terrence Crawford fight. He did a lot for us as fight fans. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't got no problem with Errol Spence trying to hang it up. You know what I mean? But hopefully, Errol Spence, if he beat Fundora, he kind of be like, you know what? Let me try to run it back with Crawford. Let me try to make a run at 54. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. But I understand if he don't. If he sit there, he be like, you know what, man? You know, win, lose, or draw, I'm done. I fought my fight. I came back. I did what I need to do. I'm done. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on in the sport of boxing. And, you know, these fighters put their lives on the line. They train hard. You know what I mean? And especially a fighter like Errol Spence, I feel like it's kind of underappreciated in the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? I feel like he's always been underappreciated. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I think it's more because who he's aligned with. But, you know, that's a whole nother topic. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Do y'all think Errol Spence, do you still think he got that drive, that passion in the sport of boxing? You know what I mean? Do you feel like his heart is still in it? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss Scott.